Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your October 2022 reading. Wow, we are in October. That is crazy. Okay, so this is for Taurus, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading and to get a little bit more specific. And the reason I do this is because I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Now, listen. Taurus, Sun and Rising, October, huge month. I don't even know how to. Let me just tell you, the first 3 weeks of October dipped in gold. So beautiful, so amazing, so much happening. You're gonna love it. Okay, you're gonna love it. We have this beautiful, fiery full moon in Aries on the 9th. We have Mercury going into Libra. We have a lot of planets stacked in Libra, all right, toward the end of the month. A lot of planets going into Scorpio, all right? And we also have a solar eclipse in Scorpio. Now, that solar eclipse really affects the 4 fixed signs, including you. So you really need to pay attention because this is going to be huge. And all that activity, it's not only that solar eclipse in Scorpio, Sun's going into Scorpio, all right? Not only the Sun is going into Scorpio, but so is Venus and Mercury a little bit later. I mean, again, a bundle of planets in Scorpio, and that is your 7th house, Taurus. Partnerships, both work and love, all right? So, again, this, like I said, it's a big month. Mercury's going direct. Pluto's going direct. Saturn's going direct. This is a big month. So stay tuned to the end of the reading where I pull a card a week just to give you a little bit more clarity for each week because it's a loaded month, all right? And yeah, this is in addition to the weekly readings that I do, but it's just to give you like a little bit of a heads up on what to expect. So let's get to it. Let's go ahead and do your reading, Taurus. I'm very, very excited for you, all right? Very excited for you. I want you to also pay attention to the last 2 months of this year, okay? Because Jupiter is going to re-enter Pisces at the end of this month. That goes back into your 11th house of your hopes and dreams, all right? It's also your social network, but listen, hopes and dreams are there too, all right? So let's get started. Taurus, again, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, Taurus, I love you so much. I love you a lot. You know, Taurus, you are, out of all the signs, I don't know if you know this, you're the ones who, I mean, you're ruled by Venus, so it makes sense, but y'all are the ones that love physical touch. You know, y'all are so sensual. And even if it's just like a hug, y'all love that. Out of all the signs, I always love that about y'all. And everything else about y'all. All right, so Taurus, let's get started with your reading for October. Okay, so funny that I mentioned hopes and dreams earlier because you'd pull the star, all right? So this is great because it looks like your hopes and dreams have been aligning this year, all right? I'd even say starting back, back to January, gosh, think about where you were in January. Think about where you are now, all right? A lot of progress. I'm so happy for you and I'm so proud of you. All right, Taurus. So this is really great. This is the card that comes after the Tower. So I am getting a lot of energy. And, knowing y'all from doing your readings, y'all have gone through it. Y'all have gone through it. We even have that eclipse in your sign. We have another one coming up in November in your sign. All right. But listen, y'all have had some major moments this year. All right. But recently, things have been finally going your way, all right? They should be. You can see this the 7 outer stars here, first of all right? Representing our chakras aligning, stars aligning, but also you see that the stars are 8 pointed, all right? Think about the 8, strength, all right? Now, this is really great, and I really love that for you. I really do, and you deserve all of it. Now, look where it's brought us. Okay, this is in the heart of your spread. So kind of like the major theme of October for you. All right. So you see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. You see the dead arising. The dead are gray in tarot, representing wisdom. All right. So it looks like at some point this month you're going to have this moment of clarity. All right. You're going to have this spiritual awakening. All right. And I know the word spiritual is really strong for some people. So that's why I say a moment of clarity or just an aha moment. All right. Now, it's really important to pay attention to the angel blowing the trumpet, all right? Obviously referenced in, religious and texts or whatnot, but when you think about it, at the end of the day, it really is just all about sound, but in a metaphorical way, all right? If you think about sound, go back to the throughout human history, all right, whether it's Gregorian chanting or Native American drum beats or even gospel choir, whatever it is, sound has been healing for centuries. All right, when you hear the blow of the trumpet, again metaphorically, not literally, when you hear the blowing of the trumpet, you are going to have that moment. All right, it's almost like a wake-up call, and it looks like you're going to have that this October. There's going to be something that happens that really, boom, you're like, oh my goodness, I get it, I see it, I know what's going on. It's like those movies where the camera zooms in on their face and they're just like, because they've realized something. Anyway, that's happening for you. One thing I want you to do, though, because you did get the Page of Cups in your challenge area, one thing I want you to do this month, please don't lose that hope. Don't lose any inspiration. I mean, the Page of Cups is such a dreamer, right? Very, very Pisces energy, very Scorpio energy, very imaginative, all right? Very visionary, but also very curious, all right? He's the only, look at him. Like, who else talks to a fish out of a cup, right? That's that kind of energy, but it's at the end of the day, this is someone who really, really wants to feel emotionally fulfilled and go after follow his bliss. So I want you to do that. I don't want you to lose any, basically, I don't want you to feel any slowdowns. And I don't want you to feel a lack of inspiration. And I want you to always follow your bliss this month, all right? Always follow your bliss. Every day, just keep your eyes on the prize, all right? It's going to be very helpful for you, all right? Especially with the Page of Cups coming in your challenge area. Y'all are so creative. Keep that energy flowing, all right? Now, you did get the 8 of Swords in your crown. Now, when the 8 of Swords shows up in your crown, we need to talk about that, all right? So this month, there could be there could be some moments where you feel a little trapped, all right? You can see the woman here. She's blindfolded, she's bound, but her feet are not, all right? Her feet, however, are stuck in dirt and water, which, when mixed, mud, okay? Muddled clarity, Swords, the mental suit, all right? She thinks that she's built a fortress when, in fact, it's a prison. She's imprisoned herself. All right, prisoner of her thoughts. Remember, Sword, again, mental suit. So you could be going through at some point in October, feeling a little trapped, feeling a little stuck, feeling like there's no way out, there's no hope. Remember, again, her feet, okay? Or at least you can walk out of this, all right? You can walk out of this. You can take off that blindfold and you can face some of these truth. And you can, and I know it's easier said than done, but listen, when the 8 of Swords does come up in the crown, it's almost like double that, right? Especially with Jupiter in your 12th house right now, in the, your subconscious, hidden enemies, secrets, all of that. Listen, at the end of the month, with all that activity in Scorpio, it's going to be a little bit more intense. So it's a good time to sit there and question some of these mental challenges that you may be going through if you go through them, okay? Now, they are going to be regarding, literally, October is going to be a pivotal month for you because you're questioning a lot. And that's what it is, all right? You're going to be questioning a lot. in your life, okay? Your family, your legacy, your job, where you are in your life right now, where you are going to be moving forward. Remember, Saturn does go direct, okay? That's all about structure, stability, the taskmaster planet. You did get the 10 of Pentacles, though, all right? So this is really great because it is showing that there could be a little bit of fear in terms of moving forward. Maybe there's a lot that's happening for you. Maybe you've come to a point in your life where you're questioning, like, oh my goodness, what's next? Do you know what I mean? Like, or can I handle this? Or do I want this? Or am I doing the right thing? All the big questions are going to be coming up, okay? 10 of Pentacles really is a card of legacy. It's a card of, prosperity and success. Like, they've made it. I mean, the Pentacles, look, it's in the form of the Tree of Life, all right? You can see all the hermit. We say that's the hermit who's finally made it, right? And then the young couple here, and then you see the child. I mean, 3 generations. So for a lot of Taurus, your family is going to be on your mind, right? And then for a lot of other Taurus, it's going to be about who you are and what you want to leave behind as, your legacy, all right? And not even like that far up, that what do you want to do right now? What is the legacy you want to build, all right? So, listen, you did get the 4 of Wands, okay? In the root of your spread, you're looking to celebrate. You're looking for a milestone, all right? And I think that's bringing some of this fear, all right? The 8 of Swords. I don't want you to have any of that, all right? I want you to ask the big questions, all right? But have the answers. If you need to write them down, write them down. That helps me all the time. I write them down. Sometimes when I can't sleep at night, when I'm thinking about everything, I write it all down. I write all the questions down, and then I write answers if I have them, or perspective, like whatever I can do. Okay, but it does look like you are looking for a milestone. All right, some Tauruses are looking to get married. Okay, and some will actually. Some will get married. Some will get engaged. Some will buy. Listen, remember I said all that activity in Scorpio is going into your 7th house of partnerships. Okay, some of you are looking for bigger career successes and achievements. All right, and some of y'all are even looking for family, like home stuff, like maybe having a child, getting a dog, moving into a new place. October is going to be a pivotal month. Trust me, it's going to be a big month, all right? Now, you did get the 5 of Wands. One thing I want you to know about the 5 of Wands is that it's almost just an annoying card, right? Now, take a close look at this. Yes, these are young men fighting. All right. And it's a lot of egos at play. And it's a lot of different opinions. And nobody's listening to each other. But take a closer look at the card. All right. Now, listen, if you are a Gen Z or millennial, you may not know this reference. But when I was young, we didn't have smartphones. We didn't have any of that. When I was young, we would actually go play with our neighbors in our backyards with sticks, Star Wars style. And whatever, do the jousting or whatever. That's what this is. It's child's play, all right? So this fight is not even worth your time. It's child's play, all right? That's what I'm saying. So there may be a point in October where you come into a situation where, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, with your partner, with your family, with your friends, something's not right. People are not seeing eye to eye. Someone needs to be that person that says, hey, y'all, we're not getting anywhere. This is really stupid. Let's talk. All right. Taurus, that's going to be you. All right. You're going to be that person. Should that come up. Okay. Because again, not worth your time. Now, listen, I am getting the message and the energy that for some Taurus, this is actually internal. All right. This is in your head. It's a tug of war, all right? Especially with this 8 of Wands. So, should that happen, I want you to take some time out to think about those big questions again, okay? A lot of internal, like a tug of war in your head, but clarified, you did get the Knight of Pentacles, and we love the Knight of Pentacles, okay? This is about long-term commitments. This is about being patient. This is about sowing your seeds, reaping the rewards, no matter how long it takes, okay? A lot of patience to this card in Taurus. Y'all are patient, so it's not like, it falls perfectly, and this is in your future area, okay? So it looks like you are going to be in a position where things just smooth out for you, all right? And you are going to be in a position where you just are okay with watching the way that things grow, all right? You are going to have that moment of clarity here and here, all right? For this milestone that you're looking for, all right? I love this for you. I love this for you, all right? So I don't want you to have any doubts this month, okay? If you have doubts, ask yourself why you're having those doubts, all right? But I want you to put some emotion into it, all right? I want you to put some energy into it, because here's the thing. You didn't pull, the only cups that you pulled was the Page of Cups, but in your challenge area, all right? So, and then the water here, you got water here, but in the past. In your mind, it's muddled, all right? So there's very little emotion in your spread, all right? Now, emotions are our biggest power, all right? It's why we're not robots, okay? Emotions, however, are neutral. It's the action that you take that puts that emotion in motion, all right? So put a little bit of emotion into something, and that's why I said earlier, just don't lose that inspiration, don't lose that spark and creativity, because you have all that, but just put some emotion into moving forward. But you are going to have that moment of clarity, okay? Taurus, we're cool. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on with your staff now. Taurus, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. It does help my channel grow, and if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Taurus, listen. I got you, and you're good. This is going to be a big month for you. You got the full, all right? It looks like you are ready to get out of this, okay? You're so ready. So please ask those questions, those big questions that you have, and just try to come up with some answers, or whatever you can come up with now, all right? Because you don't have the answers now, but it's good to just not be in doubt of yourself, all right? So you did get the full, all right? So clear as day, you want something new, all right? This card is all about innocence, all right? It's all about opportunity. Look at all that yellow, all right? That's a lot of sunlight, all right? This is gorgeous, and I love the full, all right? 0, not even the number. Listen, 0. What is 0? 0 is nothing, all right? But what's nothing? Nothing is everything. When we are at 0, we don't have a past, okay? It's almost starting with a clean slate, all right? So I love this because it looks like you really just want to start like a rebirth. Let's call it that, all right? You want this fresh new feeling, all right? You want this fresh new feeling. I love that. You also got the Page of Wands, all right? Listen. Oh, and one more thing about the Fool. Take that leap, okay? Take that leap of faith. Should it come, when you have that moment of clarity, if there's something you want to pursue, if there's a passion you want to pursue, take that leap of faith, all right? Now, Page of Wands. Love it, all right? He's such a dreamer. You got the 2 dreamers. Listen, Page of Wands, all about our passions, all about our ideas, relating mostly to enterprise, okay? Career, work, job, and work is very important to us. It's very important to you, all right? Work gives us a sense of purpose. It gives us a sense of value. Now listen, look at him. So compelled with this wand, all right? Now, the great thing about wands, Taurus, they're alive, all right? You heard me right. They're alive. I am speaking crazy. I'm really not. They're alive. You see the leaves sprouting from the wands, okay? Do you see leaves sprouting from a pentacle? No. From cups? No. From swords? No. Wands are the only tool that's alive. They represent fire. Think of this as a spark, okay? This page has the power to turn this wand, his passions, this spark, into this blazing inferno, okay, of his passions, of the things that he wants. All right, this came up in your external factors area. Something's coming through. All right, something's coming through for you to start this new passion. All right, to start pursuing this new thing. And I love that he's in this barren landscape. He has the power to turn. Those are just leaves sprouting now. Remember, Paige is the newbie. Okay, he has the power to transform that into this very lush, verdant landscape, and that's just yeah. Look, Ace of Pentacles too. All right, so you're good. You're golden. All right, these both came in your external factors area. So for some Taurus, there is going to be something that you are passionate about that you're going to pursue, and it's going to be really compelling to you, and you're going to get out of your head, and you're going to have this moment of clarity. You're going to reach this milestone, and you're going to get a lot of money. All right, Pentacles, they're very earthbound. All right, so it can be tangible realities. It can be like if you've been wanting to buy a new car or a new house or whatever, but it really is the hand of spirit offering you the resources, money, wealth, all right, for this passion. I love this for you. I love this for you. This is going to be a big month for you for sure. You did get the Five of Swords, but you did get the Five of Swords in an area of your spread where I wouldn't worry too much. All it's saying is you do not want conflict, all right? You do not want conflict this month. Avoid it. That's all it's saying. Now, lastly, your final outcome, you got the Hanged Man. I love this, all right? Not only did you get the Judgment card, you got the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, at the end of the day, final outcome, all right? It shows up in a lot of religious texts. We all know the Hanged Man, right? However, in this situation, you can see he has a halo around his head, a glow around his head. He is smiling. That's a lot of enlightenment. It's showing that he put himself there. No one put himself there. And the reason why he put himself there is because the ways of the past stopped working for him, okay? It's almost like, think about life. We go through cycles, right? We go through cycles and we go through cycles. And eventually those certain cycles that we're familiar with stop working for us, okay? It's a combination of a lot of things. We grow older. Things don't work the way that they used to like 5 years ago. Or you get it. You get where I'm going with this. Now, that is why he put himself upside down. He did it so dramatically to look at things in a new perspective, okay? While he's doing this, he's making a sacrifice. He's surrendering something to have this new perspective moving forward, okay? It looks like you will be doing that as well. And I think that what you are going to be sacrificing and what you are going to be surrendering are those things that you're so familiar with that you don't want to let go, but you know it does not serve you well anymore. And I think that it's going to be really beneficial for you. All right, Taurus? So I think that you're so great. I think this is going to be a big month for you. It's going to be a very personal month for you. I want you to put some emotion into it. Remember, the only cup that you got was the Page of Cups in your challenge area. So I want you to feel. Remember the very first thing that I said? Y'all love to feel. Come on, Taurus. Come on. Now, listen. Like I said in the beginning, I pull a card a week just to give you a little bit more clarity. First week of October, a lot of really good days, okay? Mercury's finally going direct. Pluto's going direct. Mercury trining Pluto. I mean, like, there's a lot of great days, but let's see what's going on for you. Yes, you got the world. All right? You got the world. I love that. This is the end of the major arcana, so you have gone through this major journey, all right? And the first week of October, it looks like you are coming to the end of one journey, very victorious. You're going to love it, all right? You're going to love it. And you're starting a very brand new chapter, all right? October, really big month for you. You see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the universe here, all right? You're there, Taurus. You're there. Now, second week of October, we have that full moon in Aries, all right, on the 9th. And that's a really, really great full moon. It is in your 12th house, but listen, the sun, Saturn, Mars, Venus, all the inner planets are so harmonious. All right, boom, Queen of Pentacles. All right, you got this. You're going to be in a place that by the second week of October, that full moon in Aries is going to help you start building the world that you want. All right, the Queen of Pentacles. Not only is she the richest queen, she's very maternal. She takes care of the people in her kingdom. Like pays for their stuff. Okay, basically has the resources to make them live a fine life. All right, but she, out of all the cards, look, this is the one that looks like it's been torn out of the pages of a fairy tale. And what's fairy tale? Fairy tale is world building. All right, you see that little bunny rabbit in the corner too. I love that. Okay, fertility, growth, world building, having the resources to build the world that you want. You're going to be able to have that by the second week of October. Now, third week, a lot of beautiful days. The sun is trining Mars. Venus is trining Mars. Listen, a lot of action. I mean, just go for your passions by this point. Yeah, I love it. You got the Eight of Cups. Finally a Cups. I mean, it's not the best one, but it's a good one, and it's one that I love for you. Okay, look, this is coming. This was the third week, right? Right around eclipse time. Okay, now look, you see an eclipse happening here. Game-changing moment. This is you walking away from a situation. All right, remember, what does not serve you well? Think about that. Move away from it. Okay, typically this is a card of it has like disappointment connotations to it, something that was disappointing to you, but I'm not getting that energy. I'm getting more of the energy of like you have all the big questions in your head, right? It will, if for October, and this is you leaving behind. Remember what I said about sacrifice and surrendering. You're moving forward. All right, and I love that. Okay, so last week of October is a really, really big week, Taurus. Huge week. I can't even, there's so many planets in Scorpio, and you know how intense Scorpio is. We also have that solar eclipse in Scorpio, which is really, really big. All of this is happening in your 7th house of partnerships, and Mars is going retrograde. Like I said, Jupiter's going back into Pisces. A lot happening. Oh my goodness. You got the Eight of Wands. Oh, wow. Taurus, you need to celebrate. You got the Eight of Wands. I did not expect this at all. First of all, this is the only card where there's no symbol, no figure, no person. It's just 8 wands zipping through the air. All right. Things are going to move really fast for you. All right. Your passions, things that you, oh my goodness, things are going to move really fast. You saw this here. Okay. Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in your external factors area. Things are going to move. You're going to have that moment of clarity, surrendering something that does not serve you well, to look at things in a new perspective. Things just moving really fast. The things that you care about, things that you're passionate about. All right. Some of y'all may even travel. Yeah. All right. But listen, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? It's all these planets going direct too. Man, things are going to go light speed for you by the end of the month. But I love this month for you, Taurus. Very pivotal, huge month. You're asking all the right questions, but I don't want it to cripple you. I don't want it to make you feel insecure or doubt yourself. I want you to feel empowered, not powerless. All right? So, Taurus, I love you so much. I love you so much. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you. I will see you next week. Claim this. You have a great month. I love you, Taurus. All right. Bye-bye.